Okay, so have you ever like done things in your life where like you thought they were like fine and you probably like enjoyed them a lot and yeah, you know what, you had fun with it, but do you not think that maybe those things you did that you thought were fine were like subconsciously like driven by like your deep dark desires? That sounds kind of weird, yeah, but I'll give you like a few examples. Like maybe you're like friends with like someone of the opposite gender. Okay, this is kind of weird, but like you subconsciously are like driven to like trying to like attract them in a way. I mean, yeah, I feel like with especially for guys, a lot of them they'd like to be friends with girls, and they are in their head they're saying they're like friends with them, but they're actually just trying to get with them in some way, and yeah, dating's haram, so I won't suggest that. I'm not saying it's for like every like or boy girl like friendship, but I say it's quite common. Like you might not even be like trying to like date them. You just like you might just want to like know if they actually like think you're like a good looking guy or girl or whatever. So obviously it's not for everyone. I might just be like spitting like random like I'm saying nonsense right now. But it is possible that like some people like value themselves based on how other people kind of like view them in a way, especially the opposite gender. So that's something you might want to watch out for. So if you really want like a oh shit, if you actually want like a maybe like a more like meaningful relationship with people that's more bit more purposeful as well, then you need to keep that in mind and make sure your interactions aren't always to do with like attracting people. Okay, that's kind of weird, but yeah. But another thing I'd say that is can be like a part of your subconscious like deep dark desires is, let's say maybe like, especially for like I don't know teenagers and people in their early 20s, like there's a lot of parties going on maybe, and there's a lot of parties going on and maybe you want to like go to them, but maybe like you don't even vibe with the people there because let's say you're like a smart guy or you're working on yourself, but other people they're kind of messing up their lives slightly. Maybe not saying everyone in parties mess up their lives; they're just having fun. But you just don't really vibe with them that much. But and yeah, you just want to go. I don't know why, but let's say like you're not invited, then that would just make you like really sad, obviously. But let's say like you do go, and yeah, probably nothing crazy will happen because obviously you don't really vibe with the people there, but subconsciously like your subconscious like desires they kind of like tell you like to go because you kind of got you might have this desire of just being involved, not really because you want to like have fun, or obviously you want to have fun but you don't actually expect to have fun in some way because you just want to be involved and maybe like show off to people that you were involved as well. So it is kind of related to clout a little bit, but that is, I'd say, a deep dark desire people might have when it comes to like being in big social gatherings. Again, it might. I don't think everyone goes through this, obviously, but there's definitely some people that are like that. So yeah, as you can see, like these are quite useless in some way. They don't really have much benefit to your life when you think like this, and these are kind of like false indicators that kind of like make you think that you're happy and fulfilled, but in reality, you're just kind of keeping yourself away from what you truly like desire and what you truly need in life. Like it's kind of keeping you away from your purpose in a way, because you're kind of like relying on things that make you feel valuable, but they don't actually make you valuable. It's just it's all based on our desires and nothing else, nothing that will really benefit us, as I've said before. So yeah, honestly, they just kind of keep you away from your purpose, and I think that when you do kind of like find your purpose, personally, I don't think I found my purpose yet. I'm still trying to search for it. Other than God and Allah, like that's like my number one purpose. But I'm trying to find like my secondary purpose. But when you do find like your secondary purpose, and also with when you believe in Allah or God, that will bring meaning to a lot of the actions you do, I'd say. So once you kind of like fully detach from like those subconscious deep thought desires, and you focus more on your purpose and your secondary purpose, like there's so much more meaning to life, and these kind of things that I was talking about before, they don't really matter. And you might even start to realize like how stupid these thoughts could be. And yeah, there'll be more meaning to your actions. So yeah, I really hope we find our purpose one day. And you can obviously like maybe replace these thoughts with better intentions, and also just doing like more cool stuff that could get you closer to your purpose. Like even like meeting your friends, and if they're like good, actually like chill, good people, and you enjoy being around them, that could probably be better than feeling FOMO for not being invited to a party with people you don't even know. Or if you're just friends with goals, then just don't try to attract them or anything like that. Don't fall into that. That's not good. That's not a good thing. I think a few of us have gone through that at some point, and it kind of ended badly. But just try like keep good intentions with all the actions you do, and make sure it has some kind of like good impact for the future in a way. Because yeah, you can slowly bring meaning to your actions. I'm not saying it's immediate or anything, but you just want good intentions basically. So yeah.